Hello, this is Nick from Dripper Labs, and the next step in our walkthroughs is to add one of our flavors that we've created to the basket and talk a little bit about how you can configure the bottle that you buy. So here's the recipe we made previously. It's worth saying that if you do have multiple revisions, you can add any of them to the basket. So you just select the revision that you're interested in trying from your drop down, and then you can hit add to basket. It's a good time to check to see if there's any changes we want to make, and I've decided I'm going to put my sweetness up just a little bit to 25, and now I'm good to go. It will always ask you to confirm whether you want to save this version that you've got before you add it to basket, so that's normal. Now on to the bottle options. So very easy. There's a smaller bottle and a larger bottle. We recommend trying the smaller bottle, maybe take a couple of different recipes in 30ml just to kind of see what Dripper Labs is capable of, and then when you've got your recipes dialed in, then you can start buying bigger bottles. But people do buy 60, that's absolutely fine. It's worth saying that all of the products that we ship are short fill, so you're going to get a large bottle of flavor with some space, depending on which configuration you choose, to add your nick shots. So it's very standard. I'm sure you're all very familiar with that. However, there are a few differences because every bottle that we produce is poured to order. So if you choose 0mg, we're actually going to fill the bottle right to the top. So that's 30ml and 60ml of fluid right to the top, no space for nicotine. The 3mg option, I think you're all very familiar with. In a 60ml bottle, that's going to be a full 10ml nick shot that the space for a full 10ml nick shot, and you can add that in. What's really cool though is for any of you that have tried buying short fills and using them on your MTL devices, I'm sure you're familiar with kind of tipping a bit of flavor out to try and get an extra nick shot in. Well, with Dripper Labs, when you choose 6mg, we actually leave the right amount of space in the bottle for you to add 2 nick shots. So you're not tipping away flavor, you're not compromising, you're getting exactly the same amount of flavor that any of the sub-ohm users are. So that's cool. And just to comment quickly on the VG ratios, so again, each bottle is made to order. So if you choose the 70-30 option, then that's great for sub-ohming and DTL devices, but you can also buy the same flavors in 50-50 or 40-60 for MTL devices. So if you do want the highest nick, that's only available for MTL, and that's how all that works. So let's just see how it works when we add it to the cart. So we can now see up here that we've added our blackcurrant menthol by Dripper Labs Tutorials. It's a 30ml, 70-30, 3mg and V1.0. So if you want to try multiple variations on a flavor in one order, you can just check that you've got the right versions in there. And just to prove the point, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to add another one of but for this time I'm going to try it in my MTL device to see how they compare and see how it tastes on a pod or an MTL tank. So we can now see we've got the same flavor, exactly the same revision, but for 2 different devices. And that pop-up and configuration will be what you see whenever you choose, whenever you hit this add to cart or add to basket button, wherever you see it. So that is the end of adding a bottle and configuring a bottle for the basket. If you are interested in Salt Nick, there will be a follow-up walkthrough on that in the future. But for now, the next video, we will look at these house flavors in more details and why you should try them. Thanks very much. See you in the next video.